So I had a situation. I had a situation the other day while driving. I was in the middle. I was on the intersection, and my tire blew out while I was around rush hour, 5 o'clock. Good thing I'm a professional driver. Managed to get to the side of the road, and my neighbor so happened to see me, and know my car going. I don't know where it was going, but he said he turned around, and that's how he saw me, basically, to see how I was doing. So I had a flat tire, or whatever, and so try to switch it to the spare, but it needed some air, and just had to wait till I get another tire. I had to wait the next day, basically. Gave me and my child a ride to the house, and so I took my brother's car to get the tire put on the rim or whatever, but I still needed somebody to put the tire on my truck. So my neighbor said he was going to be able to do it, so he looked out for me. The moral of the story is, right, because I live around a lot of guys, and I don't talk to nobody. I really don't. I really talk to maybe one female, and everybody else I kind of just say, hey, how you doing, outside that neighbor, and that's every once in a while I'll come outside and I'll speak, actually have a conversation. But because that's just somebody I can really vent to without feeling judged, you know what I'm saying? It's just cool. Nothing more, nothing less. But the whole moral of everything, right, is how, people assume the worst because you don't repeat or talk about what you talk with somebody else, because I feel like that's kind of personal. But people who want to destroy your happiness, your joy, they're gonna come up with all kind of assumptions. They'll come up with anything. It's like, I'm not even gonna say who, but or what, where, why, whatever the case may be. But it's like, it's one of them situations, not just that, it's just that type of shit has just been following me, where it's like men, it's a selective kind of men and selective kind of women who just want me to be a pass around so bad. And honestly, y'all, there's no way in the world I could ever be a pass around type of female. There is no fucking way I could be that. No way. No way. I tell you several things about, but I'm gonna narrow down to one. It's the respect for myself, and respect for just in general. You know what I'm saying? Even in a relationship, I feel like the person I'm with is not respecting me. He's not getting no pussy. Now, I'm not telling y'all to just ban your man from doing certain stuff. I'm just telling you how I rock. So a pass around would never be a thing for me. I'm just sexy. And as far as like women wanting me to be sad, and even fellas, they are so, there's some men out there that's so ego driven, like they just the best thing since sliced bread, want their exes to look like complete shit and scum off the damn ground when they not with them. Like, who told you were God? You know what I'm saying? Like, nobody said that. I didn't see that in any type of documentations. I didn't even see it in the Bible. So I don't even see why, you know, that will ever be possible in someone's world of thinking. You know, it's just, my thing is, it's like this. Why, the way I vent, because I know it disturbs some people with the music I select, but this is the thing, guys. This is how I vent my emotion. Everybody don't listen to the blues when they sad or pissed. Everybody don't listen to country, and everybody don't just listen to just slow jams. I listen to slow jams because I like to be in love energy. Now, if you want me to be sad, that's what y'all gonna hear. You want me to be angry, you want me to be bitter, that's what y'all gonna hear. That's exactly what you're gonna hear. You're gonna hear fuck a nigga, this and that and the other. Yes, you're gonna hear that. I mean, if that's just not your preference, then, you know, everything's a choice. Nobody's making you go on my page and look at it or listen to it. Nobody's making you do it. You know what I'm saying? No matter how you see that or how you feel or whatever the case might be, nobody's making you do that. And what's so crazy is, like, my daddy know what type of daughter he has. And that's why he made sure things were set up where nobody would put me in a position where I'd be fucked up. So, being that he know that my brother don't talk to nobody, don't fuck with nobody, don't do nothing with nobody, or do nothing towards nobody, or anything like that, shit, it's his call. But how I choose to live my life and what music I prefer, I might be a person that don't like your music. I'm not going to do anything to make you feel uncomfortable about who you are. You know, people are so hell-bent on trying to make you feel or they want a certain reaction out of you. They want you to be a certain way, and they want you to be this and that and the other. And truth be told, it's like, once I get to the point where I don't fuck with you, or I don't deal with you, or I just don't have no more tolerance for childish behavior, I just don't care that hard. When I get to that point where I don't, and I categorize everything, you know what I'm saying? I analyze situation. And once I have a certain thought of how I see you, it's nothing that's gonna make me think or feel or have the same kind of feelings for you like I did before. I'm just, because I don't work too hard. It's something I've been going through for years, you know what I'm saying? Like, men constantly do that to me where they feel like they gotta prove something. But it proved nothing. All you did was lose me. That's all you did. And the more stuff that you do, it just make me dislike you even more. That's all it did. And people be so extra. Especially when you tell them you're spiritual. Like, they don't know it's $1,000 per bird. In the city. Once I get that together, man. It is nothing to just lighten up. Just lighten up. If what I say and do make you feel insecure about who you are as a person, like I said, it's a choice. Everything's a choice. Nobody's trying to customize it for you to feel bad. That's a personal thing. only you gonna feel that way because of how you feel. I have zero control over that. Folks gotta understand that. A lot of times when I talk about stuff, matter of fact, it's just people in general. Like if you had to learn a certain lesson over and over and over again, you can talk about things. Just because you are trying the same thing everybody, but see, this is the thing. People believe that they're doing something different to you versus what has happened to you in your past. Like they're not gonna get out of this. You doing the same thing. So how I was able to overcome the last thing, or the thing you about to do, or the thing you're doing now? How do you think I have been through all that? All of that is just a clear waste of time. There's over 50K people that's following me and watching me, that's going through something, and they need somebody to listen to let them know, like, dang, you going through it too? Or you been through it too? Why would I take something that is 5,000 people from all over and make it all about you? You don't think something is off about that? But, you can't tell everybody, the right thing. They just gonna keep doing it. And it's so crazy. It's like, when you have that many people who's following you, how can you say that person is picking on me? You're not intuitive. You don't believe in spirituality. You don't even believe in, you don't see things like that, but you just know somebody is, I don't understand how they even correspond, because I get it if you were spiritual and you know what's real and what's fake. You're not spiritual. How can you make that type of statement? But I can know, but you feel, or something like that. Somebody is talking about you. How do you know? Who's telling you information? You're not spiritual. You don't believe in intuition. You don't believe there's no such thing as coincidence. You don't believe in universal law. You don't believe in nothing. I don't like her because she's talking about me. You don't have not one lick of anything that says that person's talking about me. Even though they got 50K people following them, they talking about me. And you don't even try to balance it with peace. You just keep attacking. It's like this. How you're gonna eventually go crazy. You're gonna get so frustrated that the things that you're doing is not working towards the person that's not doing anything towards you, to the point where it's going to drive you crazy. You're just going based off of impulse. You're not coming with no facts. You're not coming with the right knowledge. You're not coming with nothing. They're talking about me. How old are we again? Who's getting ready to fight somebody based off of that? One thing I won't do is, you would never catch me doing this. I'm not gonna fight over no man. I'm not gonna do that. Why am I doing that? Why am I doing that? It's one thing if I'm protecting myself, but I'm gonna do something to make them upset, and they're gonna get jealous, and then they're gonna do this and that, and we just gonna. And then if that person don't give you the reaction, you're mad. You don't think something wrong with that? But it's something wrong with the person who don't give you the response. They're happy within themselves. They're happy with who they are. They just happy to be. You just got to be evil because you think they're doing some evil to you. You sit around constantly doing mean and nasty things to people, and they're not doing anything to you. You don't think that's gonna come back, ricochet, karma? My son came in and intervened because he's a peacemaker. That's how he rock. He's a peaceful young man. So when he feels something just like me, I teach my son about karma. I teach my son about, recognizing, what is what. He's a dreamer himself. So I embrace that for him because I never want anybody to take or snatch his intuition away from him, because warning always come before destruction. When we teach kids how to strengthen their intuition, you know how long it takes for them to even gain that back? It takes a long time because you have to completely heal from a lot of stuff in order to be able to help somebody else. Because the world is real, real cold, and they don't care about how you feel. They only want to know is how you going to make them feel and what they can gain from you. People think the only way they can steal from you is money. You can steal people's energy just by being mean and nasty. A thief. You know what I'm saying? And then you want to get upset when that person defends themselves. Why? How sway? It doesn't work like that. That's showing a sense of entitlement where it doesn't belong. You'd be surprised, and it's so crazy. And be the ones that really want something different, that hurt different people that are different. I'm gonna let that sink in. That's insanity to think that you're gonna do the same thing and get different results. Nope. But I'm not gonna be here long. I started yawning now. I just want to check. Y'all